friends. Hope you're doing well. So today I want to talk about the media content that I have been watching lately, and I think this might be a new series idea where I talk about the stuff I'm watching, what I think about it. Not quite formal reviews, but informal reviews. Also, I have a hacky sack. I don't know why I picked it up, but it makes good noise. Anyway, I have watched a lot of new stuff in the last month-ish, and I want to talk about it because I was checking the comments that I hadn't responded to, and somebody was like, "Oh, I love, when people talk about movies and stuff," and I was like, "I like talking about movies." And I know I moved some of the movie review stuff to my other channel for a long reason. I'll give you the short version is that my other channel, one of my other channels, is a white noise channel. But a long time ago, it got demonetized because I think YouTube got this idea that it wasn't a real person making videos. So I was like, okay, I'll make ASMR over there. I'll show my face. And then it was nice because I could do the whisper rambly stuff here, and I could do the no talking stuff over there. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna start talking over there too, and do the movie reviews too, just in case, because YouTube uses a lot of AI and algorithms, and so it's like, okay, well, if they're basing it off scripts, if all the videos don't have words, then maybe I should, have some videos with words in them. So anyway, I'm movie reviews, ASMR movie reviews over there, and over here too now. I don't know. It's all messy. It's not clean. But recently that channel got demonetized, so I'm gonna be posting more ASMR content over there. So that's your long explanation. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I also wanted to do an actual movie review channel called So Good at Movies, and I've made 4 videos for it over the last 6 years or something like that. It's pretty bad. But if one of these days I'll get around to it. I think I had this idea that I was just gonna sit down and make 100 videos for it and be like, let's see where this goes. I'm gonna commit to 100, to a week or something like that for a year, and see what happens with that. I just need to get around to doing that. Anyway, so this last month I have been watching a lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff came out. The new Sunny in Philadelphia started. The first 2 episodes. Not bad. I feel like Sunny is kind of on a steady downward slope. But they're in season 16, which is just, I think it's the longest running live action comedy ever. So that's pretty bonkers that they're still doing it. And I think if you look back, it's the reason they're able to still do it is most of their episodes are made pretty cheaply. They're made in just a few easy locations, the bar set and an apartment set. There's 2 or 3 apartment sets, and that's kind of the bulk of it. Otherwise it's street scenes or nondescript, why can't I think of the word, patio restaurant stuff. They don't really do, they're not, especially the last couple seasons, except for they went to Ireland and they recreated the roller disco. Most of the production is pretty cheap, and they only make 10-ish episodes per season. So they can kind of keep the quality a little higher by not forcing themselves to write the standard run of 23 episodes or whatever a normal sitcom would have. So there's not as many episodes as a show like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is excellent. If you haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I love that show. I still haven't watched the end of it. I still haven't watched the last season. Anyway, but yeah, so that's Always Sunny's back. The first episode was pretty good. The second episode wasn't for me or my girlfriend. I think it gave both of us anxiety, but it is what it is. Then Ted Lasso. We've been watching Ted Lasso. Kind of since the beginning. We got in on Ted Lasso, I think 1 or 2 weeks in on the first season, because early adopters over here. And that is just, I have loved that show so hard. Oh man, that's such a good show. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, absolutely do it. Season 3 just finished, and so the series just finished. My critique there is that the first season is perfect. The second season is perfect. The third season, it's not bad. It's still super high quality. It's still better than most things. But the problem I had is it felt like they started on season 1 and they were like, we're gonna finish in 3 seasons. And like, that's a noble goal. And a lot of times when shows do that, they're really good because they know the arc and like, this is what's gonna happen over these seasons. And the problem was, I don't think they anticipated how much people were gonna love the show. And so there was a lot of side stories that kind of got, because there was like 2 or 3 episodes in season 3 where you're watching and you're like, did I miss an episode? Because like, big things happen and they kind of just gloss over it. And I think they had enough material and enough storylines that were loose that they definitely could have done either a 4th season, which would have been amazing, obviously, or they could have just done, I mean, at least 3 more episodes to handle a lot of the transitions with characters that, you know, were coming in or out or coming back into the fold after being kind of cast out. Some of the romantic subplots could have been handled better. Romantic, both in terms of platonic and romantic. So without spoiling it, absolutely watch it. It's absolutely, it's so good. First season 1 and 2, perfection. Season 3, still an A plus. It's just like, I wanted more of it. Like, if that's the critique, like, it's a pretty good critique. Like, I wanted more, and I felt like there was more to give. So we watched that, and that was amazing. What else? We just started watching Modern Family. We're on season 1, and it started really strong. The first couple episodes were super strong, and then I feel like it kind of tapered a little bit, but like, it's still pretty good. And so we haven't really watched that at all. So we're almost done with the first season. That's kind of our like silly, funny, haha show right now. Let's see what else. Have I watched any movies? Any new movies? I don't think I've got any new movies that I've watched lately. But I might start doing there's a website called Letterboxd. I'm on there, but I don't update it, so maybe I'll be a little more Johnny on the spot with that. If you want to follow along, it's Letterboxd/So Good at Movies. That's the name of the YouTube channel, the movie review YouTube channel I wanted to do. So you can follow along there. What else? I've been reading a lot of books, so that's been taking up a lot of my media content time. Oh, and I want to share something with y'all. There is an app, and it is called Libby, Libby. Yeah, let me see. So, but it links. It's free, and if you have a library card, which I do, you can just check out books from your phone for free. I don't know, like my girlfriend's a librarian, and yeah, I don't know, like so it counts towards their checkout numbers, which is cool because it uses like your individual library card, and so there's some good things and some bad things, but it's free, and there's audiobooks on there. There's Kindle books, and it integrates with the Kindle app. You check out books and you get them for 2 weeks, and then there's a ton of titles. They don't have everything that like Amazon or Audible has, but like they have a whole lot of stuff. They have a lot of books from my favorite authors, and your library